Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to teach you about this like filters. Like we have a filter in the flow. So what is the use of the filter? Like how we can use filter in flow. So basically we know that most of the developers they encounter the error like one not one SQL error. So that basically occurs whenever we are querying more than 100 SQL query in a single transaction. That means once like any actions performed in the Salesforce and the transaction is started, and if we are having more than 101 SQL statement, that time we encountered this kind of error. So either this may be written in the Apex classes, or it may be queried inside the flow. So both are to be counted as a limitation against the Salesforce limit. So either you are writing more fetch statement like get statement into the flow. So number of get statement you are writing in the flow, that will be counted as a one query. Like if writing one fetch, one get, then one query, two query, three get, three query. So like that, if you are writing the get statement in the flow, that will be counted as a limit against the SQL query. So what happens? Sometimes developer will do mistake. They will blindly write numbers of get statements inside the flow without using the flow filter. Okay, so they will keep writing get based on the different criteria. That is basically not a good practice to write a numbers of statements inside a flow. So what we can do, we can get all the record in one altogether, and then we can apply a filter on top of that. So let's we can see I have already created a flow here. So in this flow we have a like get statement here. So I have been written that get statement on the account object here, and then I have been queried all the record which rating are hot, warm and cold. So it will fetch all the record which are having all these ratings, and it will store inside it. And then I have been here, I have been given all the records here. Okay, and then I have been selected here automatically store all fields. Okay, I have not given like we can either we can specify the numbers or like the field like you want to store in a particular record data sets, but I have been stored all here. So here what happened, in a single get statement I got all the record which ratings are hot, warm and cold. So now we got all the records here. Now I will apply the filter on this one. Okay, so let's me go. I have been here, I went here, I have been, if you want I can collection filter I applied here. I added the collection filter here, and I'm the collection I'm using this collection fetch all account. You can say account from fetch all account. I'm applying now. I'm applying the filter on that. I will be applying filter like account rating equal to I am giving as a hot. Okay, this is fine. So I will get all the record that ratings should be hot, and I will store in this filter. Okay, now we can, if you want to add more conditions, you can add it. Either else, fine. Now we can see here we have been filtered all the record, okay, which ratings are hot from this fetch all account. Now we have to use assignment here. So let's go here. We can use assignment here. Assignment. We can use assignment here, and then we can give assign hot record. I'm giving this one. Okay. So here we can assign. We can here account. Okay, this is the filter we applied, correct here. So we have been all hot record have been applied collection here, all, or we can use the current item we can use. So I am using the filter here. Okay, all account collection filter. We have all things we can say here, but I am using the collection here. Okay, so here all the record that are stayed in this filter we are storing in a filter here, or we are storing in a particular variable. Okay, so let's go new resource here, and we can get here variable here. We can store here we can use here a record. What is record? Here we have record. Okay, allow multiple collection. Okay, object here we can select account. Okay, account I have been selected. Okay, so we can give here name as a hot record. Basically better to give where hot record. So that's fine. Now I have given hot record here. It will be available for input and output both, and we can done here. So you can see now this first we have been get all the record, okay, from the get statement, and then we have applied the filter only for the hot record, and then we did the variable assignment. So like all the hot record get assigned in a variable called hot word record. We can then save it. Okay, so This is like we have been queried all the records that this is showing, warning is showing. Like we can apply more filters so that the number of records should be less. This is the reason it's showing a warning. We can ignore it. Okay. So now we have all the record with the hot. Similar, we can apply another filter for segregating the like cold and the warm record as well. Now we can got all the record in this one. Okay. In this variable. Now you want, you can play, we can apply the for loop on this record. We can do whatever you want. We can play with this record. This is how this filter in a flow works. Hope it was very easy to understand. Okay. Thank you for watching my video.